What is up, you guys? We are doing another mukbang. This time we're doing in and out. Hopefully the camera angle is okay. I feel like that is the hardest part about doing this mukbang. But we got some peppers here from In and Out. Everything out. I might need to go grab some more ketchup. We got a double hamburger. And we got some fries. Okay. I'm trying to see how I can set this up so you guys can see what's going on. I might need to pull the camera a little further away. Alright guys, I'm back. Better camera angle, I hope. Got some more ketchup. Got this little plate I'm gonna put it in, because they only gave me 3 packets and I used a ton of ketchup. Alright, and then you can see my hot Cheetos. Hopefully that looks like it's neat enough. But I've grown to love In-N-Out fries. It's like a taste you have to get used to because they're freshly cut. You can actually see when you're going through the drive-thru, there's a window where you can see people actually cut in these fresh. Get my agua. Yeah, In-N-Out is like my go-to burger place. I don't feel bad when I eat it because I'm like, the fries are fresh cut, and then I'm like, the burgers are natural, but I mean, it's still junk food, but not as bad as McDonald's. And I end up spending less at In-N-Out, believe it or not, than McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's upsells everything. I have to sneeze. Okay, what are they? So I got these pickles. They're like half eaten. They're like these full size pickles. These are not from In-N-Out. I don't know if you can see them, but I love them. Some people hate pickles, but I love pickles. It might be because I'm Korean and I love kimchi, which is like pickled cabbage, just spicy pickled cabbage or fermented cabbage. So yes. These peppers, I like to eat them like with almost every bite. Sometimes you get a really hot one though, and it just like freaking burns your mouth. But I got the double hamburger. I added onions as tomatoes, lettuce, and then their In-N-Out special sauce. Love ketchup. I got their strawberry milkshake. Really sweet, but really good. If you want the peppers, you just gotta ask for it at the drive-thru. Inside the In-N-Out, they have like a area where you can just get as many peppers as you want. But I love it. I love that they have the option of something spicy. Whereas McDonald's, the only option is their like, I think their buffalo dipping sauce. And they're so cheap now that if you don't get like nuggets, you have to pay for each sauce. One reason why I like Chick-fil-A is they don't charge you for all the extra sauces. You can ask for as many sauces as you want. And they got Tabasco sauce, Texas Pete, so. This pepper is a strong one. Woo! Totally forgot about this pickle. The thing I love about In-N-Out is the consistency. Like Shake Shack, their burgers are consistently pretty. It looks like the picture. Whereas like McDonald's and stuff, it's a hit or miss. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I'm gonna try to see if the lighting can be better. Turn that down. But In-N-Out employees are always friendly. I've never met a rude In-N-Out employee. I wonder what their secret is. And I heard that In-N-Out pays their employees pretty good as well. I mean, they're friendlier than Chipotle employees. like Chipotle. In some locations, you find people are super friendly. In some locations, it just seems like they're so robotic. It's just like, what do you want? And it's like, oh, can I get a steak burrito? Okay. What kind of rice do you want? Beans. And then sometimes I try to help them out and say, whew, that's spicy. And save the order before before they ask, do you want black beans, pinto beans, what kind of beans? I tell them already, but they're not listening. They do this so much that they're like zoned out. They'll be like, what kind of beans? And I already told them black beans, and it's just super annoying. Or I already told them in the beginning steak burrito, and they'll be like, what kind of meat? And I'm like, are you guys even like listening? But I think because they're so tired of like doing the same thing over and over again and keep asking, they don't care. But yeah, you can tell I'm in workout clothes because I just got back from the gym. Today was arms and leg day. So yeah, trying to get my muscle back since I lost a lot of my muscle when I was hospitalized. And I don't know if you guys can hear all that farting noise, but it's my stoma. If you don't know, I'm an ostomate, so I literally cannot fart. It's the intestine sticking out of my abdomen. I feel like I always have to keep saying this because some people are new to the channel and probably don't know. This one's super spicy. I'm sweating. I'm always like, that means the food's good. Funny thing is, before I took lifting seriously, I used to do a ton of cardio, and I was fatter. Isn't that weird? I feel like when I did a bunch of cardio, I would keep being conscious of the calories burned, so I'd be like, oh, I earned being able to eat 500 calories more. It's just like all about calories before. But now, right now, I don't really care about calories. I'm just eating everything I can because I have my neck surgery in a few weeks, and my surgeon said I need to get my nutrition up. I just need to eat eat, gain weight. And then I've been lifting seriously for the last few years. And from my last hospitalization, I think I lost close to 10 pounds of muscle because my arms, when you compare like bicep flexing pictures, they look pretty like significantly smaller than what they were before. Also, I can tell by the amount I can curl. Like the amount I can curl definitely went down. Bench press went down. Everything went down. But I'm slowly getting it back. I don't know if you can see. They're really tiny right now. But yeah, I've been hitting arms like 3 times a week. Just hitting everything as many times a week as I can to get them to grow. And I mean, they've been hurting, so like a good hurt, meaning like I tore the muscle fibers, so hopefully we're gonna get some growth. And I'm in a surplus. I'm constantly eating. I barely do cardio. I think I've done like 1 session of cardio this week, and it wasn't even long. It was like less than 10 minutes on the bike. Lighting is kind of weird today. It's a weird part of the day. The sun is coming through this window. This ginormous pickle. I love Clausen pickles. They're like the best. You have to look in the refrigerated section to find them. They're pretty low calorie too. I think they're only like 15 calories, no, 5 calories for half a big pickle. Someone's car is going off. I got pretty positive feedback from my last mukbang of Shake Shack, so I was like, oh, might as well do this again. It's pretty easy to do too. Camera's always sitting in one angle, editing is pretty easy, and I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. I watched on Netflix Joe Coy, a comedian. He's half Filipino, and he's just talking about his mom and his family growing up. And I was thinking, you know, when I talk about my mom, people laugh. I think it's so funny because it's so ridiculous, the things she does. But I'm like, it's not funny. This is real life. This is what actually happened. Oh, you're so funny. I'm like, shoot. If that's all it takes to be a comedian is retelling, you know, your stories. I know you have to be animated, but just retelling what actually happened and it's funny to other people. I could be a comedian. Probably have hours of, like, you know, just content about my mom. If you grew up with a Korean mother, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're just never, like, pleased with where you are in life. Never. They always want more, more, more. It's just a different generation too. Like my mom doesn't have any hobbies. She doesn't sew, she doesn't, I can't think of anything that she'd like to do, but she literally has zero hobbies, doesn't like to hang out with friends and just enjoy, you know, enjoy herself. And when she hears me or my brother or hanging out with friends or just doing something, she'll be like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, just watching a movie or just doing this. She's like, why? Why do you do that? Like, it's not normal for her to have fun or go on vacation. And she's never happy with you. So I'll never be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. She's always like, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? You know? I'm like the free spirit of the family. I just kind of do what I want and do YouTube. I like doing arts and crafts. I have a lot of hobbies and I just kind of like to have fun and go on vacation, you know, be a foodie, enjoy life. And my mom's all about money, money, money. Like, what can we do to make more money and business and the same thing over and over again, business and money. And, you know, growing up, I found that money does not make you happy. Like, it doesn't provide happiness. You know, there are certain times in my childhood where I wish my mom would focus on family. Like, I'm like, why can't... I don't mind if we make a lesser amount if we could have consistency instead of just work, work, work. That's all it was about. Like, I have friends poorer than me who went on vacations. Did family stuff, and I wanted that. This spice level is making my nose run. My brother hates when I do that. I was thinking about doing my own business, but right now I'm not at the point in my life where I want to, especially with all the surgeries that I have going on. But I need to be more secluded in one location before I make a commitment to open a business, because you have to be there for the first few years. First few years, you have to expect to be basically a slave to your own business, because no one's gonna care about, the business as much as you can care about it. No, like employees and stuff, they usually don't really care if it fails because it's not their money. But if I ever did a business, I really would like to be there 100% committed. Love these peppers. Whew. It's funny because the older I get, the more I think about what brings true happiness. I know it's not money, but maybe experiences, because after all these surgeries, I kind of just want to travel as much as I can and do whatever I want. I'm at the point in my life where this is like the most freedom I've ever had. Like currently I'm not working because I have so many surgeries. 2 more surgeries to go. So I'm basically kind of like my life's kind of on hold. And so